Alright, just getting this set up. Happy 420, y'all. Figured I'd throw a stream on, try out the new Luxington 82 and the Luxington 82 crew, along with the Delta pickup. Just gonna share this to a couple places. Sorry for the delay. Just smoked a big old joint because it's 4:20 here in Maine. We just hit 4:20 p.m. It's now 4:24 p.m. on the East Coast. Yeah, just gonna share this to a couple places real quick. Sorry for the delay again. But really excited to try out this new Luxington 84 or 82. Sorry. It's basically a little old school Toyota. If you guys haven't tried out this new Luxington 82, it is an awesome little Scout. I only got to try it out for like 10 minutes the other night. It was really fun, and I got the new CCM Commando, the J72. That's a really fun little Scout. One of the best mods from the CCM series. The mod creator's name is Fred's Wayne. He's a very talented mod creator. He's been putting out a lot of mods recently, and a lot of them have been making it to consoles, which is awesome. More and more mod creators are jumping on the console mods train. It's exciting. Again, yes, sorry for the delay, just doing the annoying thing and sharing this to a few different places. I gotta share it to my 420 group. If you guys didn't know me, I admin on a whole bunch of different Facebook groups for this game. Absolutely love SnowRunner. Just do what I can to try and help folks out on the groups. The communities within the Facebook groups are really great. If you guys aren't on Facebook, I highly suggest it. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's get to actually playing the damn game. Hey Ian, thanks for joining the chat, my friend. Alright, I'm gonna get this going. I shared it to plenty of places. I'm sure I annoyed plenty of people with another post in the Facebook groups. If you guys are in the Facebook groups, you either love me or hate me, probably. But yeah, really, really excited to try out this new little Toyota. I got a few different ones set up here. This is the Luxington 82. It's more the traditional one with an actual truck bed on it. And then we also have a second variant that is a full-on second mod that is this more crawler version of it. So it's got a different bed, different frame, and built more of like a traditional crawler. And then of course I got the Delta pickup go in here. These mods do use up quite a bit of RAM. These are the only ones I was able to get active currently that were any of use, really. And I got the rocket in the background just because that thing is actually pretty fun. As much people want to dog on it, the rocket is actually a capable little scout. But yeah, I'm going to take this Luxington 82 out around here on TnB trails and enjoy the holiday here. Hey, WHD Trucking, thanks for joining in, Kevin. Hope you're doing well, dude. But yeah, this little Toyota pickup made by, I think it's another member of the TnB crew, Big Dubs or something like that. He made the Dubs Tracker. If you haven't tried the Dubs Tracker, it's another great little scout mod. But right off the bat, I love the sound of this thing. Whoa. Getting a little squirrely on the pavement. I'm really loving TnB trails. I play a lot of custom mod maps these days. I don't really play the main game maps too often. Like I still do occasionally, but I find myself on mod maps all the time now that we actually have console mods going. And I just always find myself coming back to TnB trails. I just absolutely love this map. Such a great test for any vehicle to really see what it can do. And the creator, also part of the TnB, the Top Notch Builds crew, is constantly updating this map and making it better and better. And when it was released back at the beginning of console mods, it was already the best map, and continues to be. And it just gets better and better. It's amazing. Highly recommend TnB Trails if anyone has not tried it yet. But as predicted, this little Luxington 82 is doing very well. But found the deep stuff right there. Yeah, it would be nice if it had a few more options. Oh, I bet this does really well in the snow. Yeah, you're probably right, WHD Trucking. It's a great little scout. I was excited to see this actually get approved for consoles, because if you look at the mod page on mod.io, it actually states that it was going to have to require some more changes before it made it to consoles. So I don't know if those changes were made, but the page wasn't updated on mod.io in the description. But either way, we got this on consoles now, and it is a fantastic little scout. Always a terrible idea to come fast over a hill crest like that. But yeah, this little thing is built so well. Such a beautiful little scout. Oh yeah, this little section gets a little tricky with the deep mud and the rocks. Oh yeah, this thing is a beast. I don't even have the biggest tires on this setup. Or I don't even think I have the tallest lift suspension, but that's a good thing. I don't like super tall lift kits. Just for the stability factor. Like, it's good for ground clearance, but it gets annoying when you put a tall lift kit on a vehicle and it just then makes you roll over that much more often. Yeah, this little thing is a little billy goat. Woo! It's got power. Jesus Christ. that, yeah. Road goes to the right, not to the left. Yeah, we got out of work and came home and smoked a big bowl, and then it was like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes later it was 4:20, so we smoked another one, and it was like, Jesus, just straight to the moon. So stoned. So happy 420, y'all. Oh, the road goes to the right. It's the trick of trying to friggin' talk while playing the game is, like, it's hard to keep actually paying attention the whole time. And like I said, just smoked a whole bunch of weed. Yeah, boy. You can literally just drive around this map for hours and never get bored. I hate when that happens, when you try and just turn on the diff lock and you end up doing a quick winch. There we go. Let's get a little daylight in here. There we go. Yeah, this thing just crawls so well. I really like that there's two different versions of it too, so like you can really just make your experience unique, and it doesn't overload one mod with a whole bunch of different options, because each of the two options offer very unique and different setups for how you want to drive it. Because this is the regular, you know, truck setup with, you know, pickup bed and everything. But the crawler version of it is just a lot more aggressive and has a lot different options as far as tuning and everything like that. I can take that different version out here in a little while. I'll try that one out too. I'm really enjoying this one so far. Hell of a little scout, my god. Luxington 82 from Big Dubs, part of the TnB crew. Just kind of makes sense to try out this mod on a TnB crew map. Come on, come on. Hey there, Jan. Thanks for joining in the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Happy 420. Stoners unite. Absolutely loving this little Scout. This is my first real test drive with it. Like, I customized a couple last night, but I ended up falling asleep in my recliner, so I didn't even get to actually drive it. Oof, getting a little ahead of myself here. I'm all fuzzy from smoking that big old bowl for the 420. I'm all over the road here. I keep holding the camera in tight though, just because I want you guys to be able to see the vehicle and whatnot. Like I generally will drive a lot of times with the view pulled out, so I can see everything around me. But I figure since I'm doing the stream and whatnot, try and let you guys see the vehicle more and keep the camera in a little tighter, but that's just me thinking out loud. really enjoying this new little Scout. It is an awesome addition to the roster of console mods, for sure. This transmission I have in it isn't the fastest, so it doesn't have a really high top speed or anything, but it's really fun. More built for crawling, and nothing wrong with that, especially on this map. Hey, Ghetto Pirate, thanks for joining the stream, my dude. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, this trail right here is right off to the side. This will take you right to the sand dunes if you want. It's just after the bridge and the overlook, and if you take this trail up through here, you can basically crawl this ridge line all the way over, and then up all the way down here, and end up at the top of the sand dunes if you want. I want to do that. That seems like a lot of fun. Let's try that out, huh? This beautiful new Luxington 82 from TnB crew member Big Dubs. Yeah, this thing is a little beast. My goodness. Like, even in the highest low gear, it's just a little bit too fast. Like, I mean, not too fast necessarily as far as the game is concerned, but like just trying to like not get out of control. Like, put it up in high gear and it just crawls so quickly. Just claws right into it. It gets a little squirrely. Jesus. You can see the sand dune out there. That's probably one of my favorite additions to this map, honestly. Like, considering the map has such awesome technical trails everywhere, like, the addition of that sand dune area was such a great touch. To just give yourself a different option of a different kind of fun to have on this map. Especially incorporating that giant hill climb that you can use as a giant ramp and do some of the craziest launch jumps that are even remotely possible in this game. Especially being such a slow-paced game, it's kind of fun to be able to take a vehicle and launch it like 3 football fields. Nice, Jan. Yeah, you got off work, did the same thing I did. Me and my girlfriend came straight home, and like, we have a pipe that will, a pen, you know, a little dab pen that occasionally we'll hit like before work and stuff, and we brought it with us today, and it didn't work for whatever reason. The cartridge we had was messed up, and it just didn't function. And we were so disappointed when we got to work, but oh well. And yeah, as soon as we got home, celebrated the high holiday, if you know what I mean. Oof, she's bouncy. Doesn't the trail continues up straight in front of me, right? I think it does. Yeah, it goes up and then backtracks. Haha, there he is, Invalid Redneck. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Have to give some particular congratulations to Invalid Redneck for actually getting Frog's truck back on consoles. Just the fans of mods in and of themselves, because Frog's Ram pickup there is one of the fan favorites for sure. And unfortunately, the whole situation with Frog getting banned or whatever it is from the community and getting banned off mod.io, unfortunately, because of the shenanigans and everything that went down with that. But he is part of the TnB crew, which Invalid Redneck is a part of, and he was able to re-upload Frog's pickup, and now it is back on consoles. Some folks may have noticed today that Frog's pickup did get taken down to be updated, and from what I saw in the changelog in the history on mod.io, Invalid Redneck said that that he had to take off the pot leaf and the horn because people fucking reported it or some bullshit. So unfortunately the horn and the pot leaf air freshener might be gone the next time it comes back from being updated. But nonetheless, we do have that mod back on consoles now, and that's really all that matters. Unfortunately, there are a lot more hoops that we have to jump through to have mods on consoles compared to PC. So can't necessarily have all the fun that we would normally have on PC, but at least we have the mods, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. God, this thing is a little billy goat. It just climbs so well. It is unreal. It just finds the grip a lot better than a lot of other mods. And I love how stable it is. I mean, this thing is just fun. Such a great little scout. My goodness. I disengaged the diff lock at the worst moment right there. Oh, jeez. Getting a little squirrely there. Getting a little squirrely. Forget to turn the headlights on all the time. I just ended up driving around in the dark. I forget to turn those things on half the time. This really is such a pretty little scout. It's simple too, because I mean, you just look at the body, and I mean, there's not too many different intricate lines. It's just a nice, simple, beautiful look. I just love it. Such an awesome little scout. This was something people were really, really asking for in the Facebook communities and stuff. People were asking for a little Toyota pickup Helix kind of like this. It's really exciting that we actually got it on consoles. People were so worried when console mods are coming out because of all the brand restrictions and everything, but it's been really awesome to see how the modding community has responded and just been able to adapt and just, you know, take the names and the badging off, and they might have to change the body shape or the size slightly, but whatever they have to do, they've been able to figure it out, and we've been able to get a lot more mods on consoles than people were expecting before console mods were released, just knowing how strict those restrictions are. It's been really nice to actually get beautiful mods like this on consoles. It's fucking awesome. I love it. And it's just getting better and better. More and more mods get released each week, and the just options get more and more to the point where it's hard to even pick what to even use, because there's too many great options out there now. And that's really what's going to allow this game to live forever, or at least have a lot longer life than it normally would. It's like PC players have always known since the MudRunner and Spin Tire days how much better this game is on PC due to the fact of having mods. And now that consoles finally have mods, it will have the same kind of life and just make the game that much more popular, and will continue to grow more and more as time goes on. Yeah, the double standards are a little bit fucking weird when it comes to that shit, isn't it, Invalid? Yeah, they put the communist like images and imagery and like the what is it, like it's supposed to be a broke down warehouse, but it's clearly an internment camp or whatever it is in some of the Russian maps. Yet they get offended by a leaf and a horn and stuff like that. And then mod creators have to take that stuff off because someone got offended and reported it. But they can have, you know, those type of imagery and things built into their maps and the story of their maps, and yet a leaf and a horn is something that people quote-unquote get offended by, and then the mod creators are responsible for changing those. Like, it is kind of messed up and a slight double standard in a way. Like, I can totally see where you're coming from with that, Invalid Redneck. I'm sure that gets really frustrating, especially if they come at you and tell you have to change something when other stuff that might be considered worse to other people are allowed to be freely in there, if not then made and put in there by the developers. But they're going to hold mod creators to these super strict community standards, yet in a way almost have a double standard in a way, which I'm sure can be insanely frustrating on the console mod creator or just mod creator end of things in general. Now let's send this thing. We made it all the way to the sand dune. I'm just gonna do myself a nice little neutral drop right into the sand dune and see how much air I can get. Hopefully land on all four. Yeah. Oh, almost brought it all the way around. That was a long one. I think that might be the furthest I've ever made it on that. Oh, and she rolled onto her wheels. Excellent. I'm actually going to leave this right here as a marker, though. Even though it did land on all fours, I'm really stoked about that. But I'm going to bring a couple more vehicles out here and have some fun in these sand dunes. See if I can beat this long mark, because that's honestly the farthest I've gone off that launch. I'm gonna bring a couple other vehicles out here quick and have some more fun out here in the sand dunes. Got the Delta pickup set up. I'll bring a couple more mods out there. I do not have the gooseneck mod pack on, unfortunately. But I'll just use a regular trailer. And I got a whole bunch of stuff already customized and ready to go. Bring one of these more crawler versions of it. You can see the different frame and everything with this. Bring the Commando out there. This little CCM Commando is such a fun little scout. I love this thing. Will I be able to fit another on here? What do you think? Let's see if I can fit one of these rockets on here. This stupid little scout. It might be stupid, but I love it. It's such a dumb little scout, but I love it. It was amazing to see the response in the Facebook communities and on mod.io when this thing got released on consoles. I put out my console mod browser update in the groups, and people just unanimously were like, "Fuck that thing! Why the fuck is that even a thing? That shouldn't be a thing. This is so stupid." Finding any excuse they can to just bitch and moan. It's another option. Simple as that. It might be a silly and kind of dumb option for some people, but I like it, and it's actually a ridiculously capable little scout. It was published by Invalid Redneck, but it was created by Frog, and I'm assuming Frog used something similar to his crawler or something like that as far as the frame or the basis for it that has the invisible wheels or something. But it's actually a really, really quality scout. It might be a little silly, but it handles itself really well off-road, which is something kind of weird to say about a little fake rocket vehicle, but I lost all my momentum. Oh, I royally messed that up while trying to talk. I find I do that a lot in my streams. I'm trying to talk and explain myself, and then I mess up while driving, but whatever. I have the mud tires on it, which is probably a terrible idea for trying to do this. Mud tires were a bad choice. I also just ruined all my momentum when I was coming up here. Whatever, I'm just driving them individually at this point. I'm not even gonna sit here and make you guys watch all that. I'll just take this crew version out. Gives me a good reason to drive it. that hill messes me up. Anytime I try and bring things out on a big trailer, it weighs it down so much. But especially where I put mud tires on everything. Even when I'm driving on tarmac, I still put mud tires on it, so I got so little traction. Kiwi D, thanks for joining the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Right, that's a really good point, Invalid Redneck. I was actually kind of thinking that too when I saw that they released both the Luxington versions at the same time. And I did think that was kind of weird that they did not release your Dodge with the K30. Because you uploaded both of those almost identically at the same time to mod.io when you put the console-only versions up there. So it would have made sense for them to release both of them at the same time, where they went into testing at the same time. But yeah, no one can really understand what the developers are really trying to do at the end of the day. They do their own thing. Just throw this thing into neutral while going downhill and it actually goes faster. Because this being the crawler version, I have it set up with one of the crawl gearboxes, and it has like no top speed whatsoever. So if I put it in neutral, I'll actually go a little bit quicker down the hill. And then put it back into automatic. Oh, shit. I reached over and tried to do something on my laptop, and I drove straight in the guardrail. That's that marijuana. Yeah, things are going well here. Hope you're doing well, Kiwi. Yeah, we're just hanging out. I had a long day at work, and now we're home celebrating the high holiday, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, see, throw it in neutral, and she just goes downhill like nothing. Who knew gravity will take something downhill faster? Such a great little scout, though. And I like you were saying, I'm Invalid. I'm glad that there's two versions at least. It gives you different options. I did not expect these tires to be as wide as they are, which is nice. It's a good, different look. Yeah, this won't be too much fun to bring through here on the jumps and everything, but at least I'll bring it up to the top of the hill. It just has such a low top speed that you can't really get air off the sand dunes. Alright, so I got this one all the way over here from the launch. Let's see if I can beat that with this one. Yeah, that's pretty damn far. Like going from here all the way to here in the air, like that's a fucking launch. So let's see if I can beat that. This shouldn't have any issue getting up the hill climb, I would think. I'll even bring it up the steep hill climb just so it really tests it out. Yeah, I have a feeling it should just walk straight up this thing, or at least it should. I mean, this is basically what this thing's made for, crawling. It's just, will it have the grip? Come on, little guy. Whoa. Short wheelbase makes it squirrely. A little too much wheel spinning high, so once it gets swirly, I gotta knock it down into like low 2. Oh, wow. Really? I thought this thing was just gonna walk right up this. I've been having less and less luck getting up this left side hill climb. Like I've just been hitting roadblocks with more and more vehicles while trying to get up this, but I mean it is a basically vertical wall, so you really can't get too mad at messing up climbing up this thing. Oh, come on. Right here is the toughest part because it really gets like full vertical. Ah, shit. Just trying to make it down here without messing up and flipping over is so tough. And I roll it right there. Sounds about right. Alright, well, now I know not to do that. It might just be the tires I'm using too. But we'll try that another day. I should be able to get up the other side no problem though, I would think. Or at least I hope. But chalk that up as a failure. Can't win them all. Going up right in automatic on this side. Yeah, that left side is just so much more vertical. Well, shit. Alright, let's see if I can beat that jump. Absolutely love that there's a refuel and repair station at the top of this hill climb. Just really allows you to keep the fun rolling and just keep doing stupid shit like this that I'm doing right now. Yeah, just get it right to the edge. Throw on the e-brake. Put her in neutral, and then let gravity do the rest. Oh. I almost made it to the other one. Shit. Made it actually further than I expected. Because last time, I mean, I almost made it the same spot. This little ditch I just backed into is right where I drove my nose in last time. Yeah, let's see if this version can do the hill climb. It's set up a little different. Different tires, so might as well. Just for shits and giggles, right? I did not take that. I did not do that right at all. So good that I actually flipped the other one back up on its wheels. That's hilarious. That shit can happen quick out here in the sand dunes, though. And if you don't have a vehicle to help yourself out, you're gonna have to recover because there's no winch points out here. There we go. Yeah, let's see if this thing can do the hill climb on the left side. You can just see how much faster this one is compared to the crawler setup I was just driving. But does it have the grip? And can I keep it on a straight line? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on, diff lock. Yeah, right here at these trees is right where it gets to be really vertical. And if it just doesn't have the grip, it's just not going to happen. And this is not going to happen. Now try to gently lower yourself down. Oh, shh. Oh, nailed it. Let's see if I can make it to the top of the other side before running out of fuel. I should be able to. My tank is not, like, it was more than half full, but we'll see. Blown out suspension and a broken fuel tank. Let's see if I can climb up to the top of this side. Oh no. But the beauty of this is if I run out of fuel by the time I get to the top of this, I'll just drop it in neutral and I just roll back in and do the jump again. Oh hey, Pickle Monkey, thanks for joining the stream, my friend. Just hanging out enjoying your map. Looks like I am going to run out of fuel. Fuck. The Luxington's holding up good. What's not holding up good is my driving skills. I keep looking at the chat. Found a way to get it back on its wheels. I messed it up. considering how much this one struggled to make it up here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this one to get it up to the top, but we'll see. Or I might be able to just repair the... That's all I really need. There we go. Luckily, it landed back on its wheels, and I got enough repair points where I can just take care of it. But yeah, earlier in the stream, I was taking the Luxington around the center of the maps through some of those trails, right kind of north of the garage, up near the center of the map, and really having some fun through there. And then took the Ridgeline Trail from the center of the map over here to the sand dunes, and just been jumping off the hill climb here. Yeah, gentle, he says. Yeah, that was from when I was letting myself down on the steep side of the hill climb. Yeah, I try, like, just as a point of pride, I try to not use the winch when I'm trying to do these hill climbs if I can. But hill climbs are one of my favorite things to do in this game. I was so happy when you added this to this map. It just adds such another fun, unique element to really make this map that much better than it already is. There we go. A wasteland desert map for a bit? That sounds like a lot of fun. There you go. I love every single word from that sentence, Pixel Monkey. That sounds like a lot of fun, dude. Must be a nice change in pace for you, having worked on this map for so long, I bet. Let's do a couple neutral drops. Now I got both of them up here. I can just do one after the other. We'll see which one will go further. Try and set them up the same if I can. I'll stop like right at that tree. Drop her neutral. Oh, messed that one up. Shit! Damn it. I knew I messed that up before I even really made it all the way down. Well, I set the bar pretty low on that one because I didn't even make it down the hill clean. Like a dumbass. But we'll see if I can do this one. It is kind of tricky if you just do any overcorrections while going down trying to do a neutral roll in, that you just end up going so fast and just you get out of control. There we go, that's a lot better. And sending it. Get over it. Get over it. Oh, almost. I haven't made it over this hill crest yet. I want to. That'd be so much fun. But that's one of the furthest ones I've got so far. If I can make it over this hill crest on my wheels and then launch off the other one, like, that would just be insanity. But that's already, I mean, what other map are you gonna get that big of a jump on in this game? Like, being such a slow-moving, slow-crawling game, like, to be able to jump like a few football fields is just absolutely hilarious. There you go, Jan. Hope you got some goodies from the dispensary, my friend. Enjoy that high holiday. The Dune launcher. And I'm not even kidding when it's maybe the stupid kid in me, the stupid nerd in me, whatever. I can just sit here, do this hill climb, and then just try and launch it over and over again, Just, I don't know. I just never get bored doing this crap. But I want to get both of them at the same time just to see, you know, which one will go further, which setup will go further. I'm on console, unfortunately. I wish I had a PC capable of running the game. I mean, I have my old crappy laptop, but I've never even really checked to see if it would be able to run SnowRunner on PC. But I don't have like a dedicated tower PC of any kind. I only have my old crappy laptop. Alright, I'm gonna do these one more time. Then I gotta make some dinner here. I appreciate everyone stopping by, anyone that has stopped by. Hope you're enjoying your high holiday, if that's your preferred way of celebrating today. And if today is just another day and you don't care about 420, no problems at all. Hope you just enjoy SnowRunner for what it is. Oh yeah, gun it on the flat up top, and then switch to neutral. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, oh yeah, that does make sense. All right, yeah, I'll do that one on this time. See if I can control it. Oh man, I'm such a silly stoner. I love it. Not bad. Now this setup, I can't really gun it as much, but I definitely will have a little bit more speed. But this crawler setup, the transmission doesn't really have any top speed of any kind. But we'll see what I can get. Send it for 420. I'm coming for you, Red. Oh, lawn darted it right into the ground. Got to drive it out. Never even installed the engine on that one. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Oh shit, that's what I get. I started reading the chat, and I drove straight off the road. Oh, I drove straight. I thought I was driving along the map, or the trail. I fucked that one up. Well, that could have been way worse. I took a right when I should have taken a left. Thought I'd try and crawl up that for shits and giggles. And that, kids, was a bad idea. Just make your own trail, right? And then you end up on another one. Luckily, this thing's pretty damn durable. And with that, I think I'm going to shut down the stream. I'm going to make some dinner. But I really appreciate anyone that stopped by to hang out. Definitely check out the 82Luxington. Such a great little scout mod. And of course, check out TnB Trails, the best mod map out there. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their high holiday. Happy 420. I'll catch you guys around. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you like. If not, no worries. But I'll catch you guys around. Have a good evening. Take care, Kiwi. Have a good one. Later, Pixel Monkey. Later, Jan. Later, Invalid Redneck. Everyone that stopped by, have a good evening.